the amount of time that you've saved trying to figure it out on your own, you just like expedited that.
Always invest in learning and gaining more for your skill set and improving constantly.
How can you have that competitive advantage over all the other people within your niche?
Just having like the community as part of the course was really helpful.
Hey everyone, welcome. Today I have Sarinna Flores here joining me. She is one of the students from Attract to Tribe Academy who took a lot of the advice and suggestions from class and saw some pretty good gains on her Instagram page. I'll tell a little bit about Sarinna and then I'll let you introduce yourself, Sarinna. But Sarinna is the CEO of a virtual assistant agency. So it basically anybody who needs any kind of virtual assistant needs, whether it is content creation, sending DMs, pre-scheduling, scheduling posts, any kind of social media, online help, Sarinna's agency will help you with that. She joined Attract to Tribe Academy to help find more clients and to attract her ideal audience to her. So thank you, Sarinna, for joining me here. Basically, what we're going to talk about today is just, you're going to share your experience in Attract to Tribe Academy so that anybody who's watching this, they may be on the fence about whether to join or not, or if it's something that's good for them or not to help grow their business. And hopefully your answers will give them some answers. So hi, Sarinna, welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
First question, can you tell the audience a little bit about yourself, share your story, why you started your business?
Yeah, so I started my business earlier this past year, so almost a year now. And I started it primarily because I want to get out of my 9 to 5. I'm still in my 9 to 5 currently, but we're working our way there. And initially, I had my daughter last year, and I had always thought of starting a virtual assistant company, but having her ultimately is what pushed me over, wanting to spend more time with her and not having to be stuck on my laptop all the time or on my phone. So that's initially what gave me that extra push to finally start.
What was your social media knowledge before joining Attract to Tribe Academy? I know that you had started posting your content before joining. And so what was that journey like?
When I first started, I feel like I didn't know so much about it. I had just started my business earlier this year and went in knowing nothing about it and had no idea what to post. I did have a coach earlier this year and helped me do some more market research, which then helped me, come up with more content. But it kind of hit a point to where I felt stuck and repetitive, and the process of getting clients takes a while, and it's a lot of time dedication, and creating content is just one of those pieces. And so I feel like coming into Attract to Tribe Academy, one of my main goals was to get more consistent with my content and have a lot more fresh content ideas. And so that's where we are now. I feel like, I'm definitely hitting the consistency goal that I wanted to.
That challenge when you're first starting out in business, especially with the marketing side, getting consistent with content is something that takes a lot of work. It takes a lot more energy and focused work than a lot of people think that it does, because they're just it's social media, just post something, just post on social media. But then when it actually comes down to it, it's wait, well, who's my audience? What do they want to see? I spent 10 hours on this post and it got 2 likes. It's super frustrating. And one thing about Sarinna is that she was not only running her agency, has a full-time job, has a baby, and has a family. So you had hired a coach when you first started your agency. It's the thing is, Sarinna knows she's one of the best executive assistants. She supports some mega CEOs without sharing any of her business, but she's amazing at what she does. But then that transition of having the knowledge and expertise within your field, but then how do you find clients? How do you run your business? How do you serve your clients? How do you create systems? All of that stuff she hired a coach to also help her do. And I think that's super important. And that's a sign of a learner, is someone who hires a coach. And then even joining Attractor Tribe Academy, the amount of time that you've saved trying to figure it out on your own, you just like expedited that because of all the stuff that you were able to absorb from the different courses and stuff that you've taken. So I think that's really good. We just finished week 8 of Attractor Tribe Academy. Now that we've finished, what are some things that you learned in the course?
Definitely more so on like how to utilize ChatGPT. I was using it prior to coming into Attractor Tribe, but didn't know so much on how to like make it work best for me. So I feel like learning that has helped a ton, and helping come up with content ideas based on my audience's pain points has helped a ton as well.
That's a good one. The content ideas, ChatGPT bootcamp. And I know one post that you had that did really well. You had a post where your engagement basically 20x'd because you're getting a certain amount of likes on your stuff. And then we figured out your story. What is your story and how can you implement that into your posts? And then you basically 20x your engagement on that post. So can you share what you learned about creating a story and then how you implemented that on your social media page?
For me, creating a story, I like knew like what my story was, but it was just kind of getting the help of piecing it together, but making it really short and sweet, but able to hit those like relatability points with my audience, like moms, for example. And so that was like something I haven't showed on my page until I joined Attract Your Tribe, was like me and my daughter. And so I feel like that is definitely one of the pieces on why that post did so good, because I feel like it had that little bit of like relatability to it.
Yeah. And like one thing that we talk about is how can you have that competitive advantage over all the other people within your niche? So over all the other virtual assistant agencies or the other fitness influencers or other educators or content creators. And usually that competitive advantage is your story, because that's what makes you likable and that's what draws people to you, and that's how you build rapport with them online. So that was pretty cool to see your post do so well. And then now see you in intertwining that story into all your other posts.
Yeah, exactly.
What was your favorite part of the program? You can do like top 3 favorites.
Ooh, ChatGPT for sure. Let's see. I think just being able to get ahead of my content in general, proactively, planning it out for the month. That has been huge for me. Let's see, what else? I think just learning how to utilize pain points more so within my content.
Yeah, and those are all 3 really good ones. So ChatGPT, basically to use it as like an assistant to help you write captions, come up with ideas. I give you in the course the right prompts to use to get the most out of ChatGPT as possible. And basically these are the same strategies that we use within Kona Rise Digital, within the agency with some of our mega clients. The second thing you said was your content calendar, getting ahead on your content calendar. Yeah, because one thing we do a little, maybe like in the very beginning towards middle point of the course, is we come up with your audience avatar, exactly who this person is, what are their pain points, and then what kind of content can you make to help relieve their pain points and relieve those stresses. And as a result, you'll attract them to you. So by coming up with content ideas, instead of just like coming up with stuff, seeing if it works and not really knowing if it does or doesn't, this is a proven strategy to come up with ideas that you know are going to fulfill some need in somebody, and they're going to work. Have like a month's worth of content and pre-schedule it out, and you don't have to worry about it each day.
Yeah, I think also too, learning how to track your data was pretty big. And then also just having like the community as part of the course was really helpful.
Yeah, I love that part too. That data is super important, because everything you want to do, you want it to be data driven so that you're not wasting time, but you're doing things that you know are actually going to work. And so I shared the data because if you're able to read data, we did that in week 8. If you're able to read data, then you're able to keep improving even after the course is over. And then the community, what do you like about the community?
I liked learning about everybody's journeys and just like being able to connect with people in different industries, I guess you can say, but all kind of looking, for the same help of, content creation in that realm, and help with social media in general, and, being able to use their content to attract their tribe.
Yeah. Did you ever get ideas from other people's content?
Yeah, I think, well, in general, like the weekly meetings that we had, it was helpful to get feedback from people, and just get different viewpoints.
Yeah, because I know one thing too, sometimes your ideal audience member or ideal client may be within the group.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, like I didn't know that this is attractive or these are questions that they may have. So that's the helpful part. Okay, so next question. Who do you feel this program is best for? What type of person?
I think somebody who definitely has an online business, and is struggling to connect with their audience and like gain more, I guess, same for me, like gain more clients. And so figuring out someone who's trying to figure out like how to appeal to their ideal client, and someone maybe that doesn't even know who their ideal client is.
Yeah, so you're saying like a business owner, or a solopreneur, entrepreneur, someone who's trying to make more sales, sell more product, get more clients or students, and maybe they're posting but aren't really getting the results that they like or need. So, final question, what would you tell someone who is thinking about enrolling in Attractive Tribe Academy, but they're on the fence, they're not sure?
I would say just do it. I think the best thing you can do as an entrepreneur is to always invest in learning and gaining more for your skill set and improving constantly, because nobody knows everything, and it's always super helpful like to invest in yourself. Why should somebody else invest in you if you can invest in yourself?
The cool thing is that I like about how you invested in the first course that you did and investing in Attractive Tribe Academy. It's like it's similar to reading a book. You get all this knowledge from somebody, but you get it all like within 8 weeks. So everything that I teach in Attractive Tribe Academy is what I learned. It's all the best things that I learned when I was at USC Business School, when I was working at Paramount Pictures in Hollywood and working at Good Morning America, and all the best stuff from storytelling to knowing your audience, I condensed into 8 weeks. You're investing in order to get that. So it's like all that information you are getting. Yeah, you're saving your time. Yeah, you're paying to save time. Because that, for me, I've been in digital marketing for like the last 6 years or so. And then I'm currently working in the agency with a lot of like pretty big clients above like 300,000 followers to like 1.5 million, 2 million. And they're making these decisions to keep getting better in social media. And I'm like right on the cutting edge learning it and then coming in and sharing it with the students and with everybody. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Sarinna, for taking some time out from your busy schedule, 4 a.m. mornings, 5 a.m. mornings. Thank you so much for joining us, and I wish you the best and all the growth on your business.
Thank you.